Hello everyone. Welcome back to the annual International Poem Contest 2024. I'm your host, Wendy Bapley Dave, here with our guest judge for this year, Dorian Dalablast.
Thank you. You're all too kind.
Now, unfortunately, we have some bad news concerning one of this year's contestants, Sara. Unfortunately, due to the contents of her poem being mostly made up of dad jokes, bad jokes, and everything in between, she has been forced to either write a new poem and an apology, or drop out of the competition. Sara did actually write another poem, but it was mostly written in Ukrainian, and according to our translator, it was full of swears and insults towards a variety of people, from the crew, to James Bond, and even Simon Cowell, for whatever reason. So Sara has received a 4-year ban from this competition. I know. We're just the hosts though, so we can't really do anything. However, we do have a message from Sara, who recently acquired another voice box that she can switch to at will.
Hi everyone, it's me, Sara. Please ignore the Alec Corp assisted time machine next to me. There are definitely no shenanigans happening here. I'm sorry that I cannot be at the International Poem Competition. I know this must be very disappointing for you all, but please don't feel bad for me. This is all my fault. I shouldn't have written swears and insults into my poem, and now I've been banned for 4 whole years. During these 4 years, I will retreat into the mountains to take time to reflect on my actions, and I will learn from them and become a better version of myself. I deeply regret my decision to write such rude things in my poem, and accept full responsibility, even though it absolutely is not my fault that Simon Cowell's face is so verbally punchable, and that both him and James Bond are easy to insult. And it's also not my fault that those damn producers are so bloody annoying. Oh, I hate those stupid crew members so much.
Shut up, Sara. I'm trying to make Plotagon videos, and you're not helping. Also, you do realize that this is exactly what they want, right?
What do you mean?
By having a full-blown, rage-fueled rant on air, you will only drive your reputation further into the ground, thus painting you as the designated bad guy, and painting them as the good ones in this situation. Probably, anyway. I dunno, I just make Plotagon videos.
Oh my god, those stupid.
And I'm cutting the cameras.
Wait, no, I'm sorry.
Anyways, I'm getting word from my producers that the next act isn't ready yet, so. Hey Dorian?
Yes, Wendy?
So you know how I donated my eyebrows to charity 5 months ago?
Yes, I remember it vividly.
As you can see, they've finally grown back.
Oh, that's amazing. Good for you, Wendy.
Thank you, Dorian. Oh, I've just gotten word from my producers that the next act is ready. Representing Waltervania, please welcome my good friend, Emperor Walter the Almighty.
ANAM. Walter is the best. BT den de rest. Walter HS law of money. Whilst all you fall avis law of honey. I keep all my money in a vase, while you low keep it in your car. Someday il rule over Mars, while you low live in the bar.
Thank you, Walter. So, Dorian, what did you think?
Well, Wendy, it's a good poem. For starters, it just about rhymes. And 8 sentences? Most give up at 3. However, there are some things that I just can't look past. For starters, the materialism is just kind of unnecessary. For seconds, looking down on others just because they don't have as much money as you is just a pretty jerky thing to do. But the deal breakers for me? Lines 6 and 7. Well, you lot keep it in your cars, and someday I'll rule over Mars. Based on your costume, and for me, personally, the word vase. I got the idea of an elaborate ancient Greek civilization. Pillars of marble, stunning sunlight, picturesque coastlines as far as the eye can see. But then there just had to be cars. That could easily be changed to carts. Not a problem. I think that the best thing to do here would have been just to end with, well, you lot keep it in your carts. Oh yeah, and the thing about honey was a little bit strange, but personally, I like it.
Oh dear. Could this jeopardize Walter's chances of winning? Dorian, what's your score for Emperor Walter the Almighty's poem, Walter is the best?
Wendy, I want to give it higher, but I just can't. I'm sorry. I give Walter 8.5.
Thank you. I can see your point there, Dorian. Now for my score. Personally, it wasn't for me. I'm sorry, Walter, but I have to give you 6.4.
Oh comme det is absolute rugby ship should have been tan all around and you know it. Oh well can't say that he didn't try.
Thank you. And if you'd like to rewatch any of the poems performed tonight, you can go to our free streaming service, the 5SH9W59, or go to our website of the same name. But now it's time for a word from this year's sponsors. We'll see you later. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, everyone.
Are you stuck with a job you hate?
What do you think? I'm evidently on Owlflix right now, not doing my job.
Dude, what do you want? I'm watching MeTube right now.
Or perhaps you have a girlfriend that you'd like covertly murdering?
No, I don't want Furbling dead.
You were gonna kill me.
Maybe. Wait, no, I wasn't.
I knew it. Wah Dalek noises wah. Wait, this is the best bit of the whole video. I'm not missing this.
Then Owl Corp has the solution for you. We at Owl Corp can deal with anything. Just give us a call. Warning, calling Owl Corp could and most likely will put you in crippling debt. Second warning, Owl Corp does not like fetching lawyers for your child custody case. I repeat, Owl Corp does not like fetching lawyers for your child custody case. Also, just ignore my location. I may have rickrolled one too many randoms on the street. So yeah, feel free to give us a call.
Thank you, Alcorp, for that very informative commercial. Now, the last entry for today, representing Tidland, with his poem Potatoes Deserve Death Penalties too, Oliver Owl.
Potatoes deserve death penalties too. Potatoes can have intestinal bleeding too. Potatoes can have total organ failure too. Potatoes can have be put up for adoption yes too. Potatoes can have minimum wage jobs too. Potatoes can have literary careers too. Potatoes can have time machines too. Potatoes can have be held accountable for murder too. Potatoes can ingest Play-Doh too. Potatoes can have fedoras too. Potatoes can have life sentences for mass murder too. Potatoes can have be made into steak too. Potatoes can have organ transplants too. Potatoes can have emotions too. Potatoes can have their hopes and dreams crushed by society too. Potatoes can have shoplift too. Potatoes can be ballerinas too. Potatoes can have tomato soup too. Potatoes can have livers too. Potatoes can have beans on toast too. Potatoes can have be pro Fortnite gamers too. Potatoes can rickroll too. Mashdown Council of Potatoes official motto, must be recited by everyone separately at the beginning of every meeting. And now for two bonus lines that I added that have been approved by the Mashdown Council of Potatoes. Potatoes can have fine arts degrees too. Potatoes can have divorces too.
Thank you, Oliver.
What on earth was that? That was absolute garbage.
Let's not even analyze that. Your score, Dorian?
Well, I'm gonna have to go with a 3.14159.
My score to Oliver is 2.6. Be grateful that it isn't 0.
There will be retribution for this grand betrayal. Mark my GRR words.
Well, that's all for now. Join us next time for the semifinals. Goodbye from me, Wendy Beyblade Ape.
And goodbye from me, Dorian Delablast.
Don't even try it, Ali.